And new subscribers, mwah, you guys are awesome. You are everything. Thank you, thank you. I'm totally grateful for all my new subscribers. We're having today, as you can see, ofe egusi. See, these are melon seeds. We are having melon soup today, and these are all the accomplishments that are coming with it. So let's start the introduction, starting from my right here are the veggies we're going to need for it. I have bitter leaf, already washed bitter leaf, and I have here okazi leaf. It's frozen, so you guys, it's frozen for you to stay fresh. I have a little bit of spinach to make it look pretty, to keep it alive, because that's the freshest vegetable we can get here. We have shrimps. These are big shrimps. We have oil bean, African oil bean, which is called also dawa dawa in Nigerian lingua. This is dawa dawa seeds. We have onions. I have white and red onion. I'll use them as it goes. You'll see how I'm going to use them. We have palm oil. A good palm oil will do. It's a very good palm oil, the best you can get. That would be wonderful. We have all the things we're going to use to spice the meat and help also cook the food. I have here thyme. I have here garlic powder. I have seasoned salt. I have here cayenne pepper. As you know, Aunty likes it spicy though. Yeah, I'm going to tone it down a little bit. It's not going to be too spicy because I have babies here. They want to eat the sauce too. So, we have, talking of pepper, we have tatashe. I'm going to reduce the fire because we needed hot water to wash the fish. So I had hot water boiling there. I have a ginger that will help me when I'm boiling the meat. I have different colors of pepper. See, this is actually, I just want it to look beautiful for the presentation. So I'm going to slice this pepper at the end. You see what happens. Different colors. I think that's so wonderful. And also, you know, the different colors also bring different tastes to the sauce. So now we have fish. This is village catfish, straight from the village. Grandma gave us this one. This is from the village, smoked fish. And this is very dried herrings. Okay, these ones, they have little tiny itty bitty bone, so I'm going to have to blend this one. I need the taste and the sauce, but I'm not going to put it there because I'm not going to be able to pick out the little bones, and they might be dangerous sometimes. So I'm going to soak it in hot water and blend it, just the herrings. But these ones, I'm going to debone them, wash them, debone them. So meat, yes. We have cow leg, cow leg, or cow feet, cut in the small sizes, and we have cow meat. This is beef meat, beef feet. That's what we're going to use. I have seasoned salt. I have salt, regular salt. That's what I'm going to use to wash all these washables. And so go together with the egusi soup. It's going to be, we're going to use tuwo nshikafa. Tuwo nshikafa. That means rice fufu. Have you ever heard of that before? It's mainly eaten in northern part of Nigeria. That is where it's very popular. So I just wanted to introduce another kind of fufu from a different part of Nigeria today. So it's going to northern part of Nigeria. Normally that is their favorite fufu to eat. Tuwo nshikafa. It's made out of rice flour. It's practically just rice flour. And guess what? You can actually buy in regular stores here. I actually got this in Walmart. This is just, you know, it says rice flour. And also Spanish, written in Spanish, rice flour. So that's what we're going to use. That's going to accomplish us with the fufu. So, guys, are you ready to have fun? Are you ready to cook one of the most, I would just say, let me just put it out there. That is Nigeria's favorite sauce. Yes, in Nigeria, you go to any buka, any canteen, any restaurant, you ask for egusi soup, nobody will ask any further. They gave you to egusi soup, will be right there. So, let's go and have fun and prepare this Nigerian favorite sauce, egusi soup, aka melon sauce. Okay, come with me. Thank you. So I'm going to use the salt, putting salt in here. So we're washing the meat now. Wash it with salt. Rinse it. You have to wash it very well. If possible, even use plastic brush to brush it. But this one is actually very cleanly made, so we don't need to do much. So wash it very well. As you can see, I've put the fish in a pot. I poured hot water on it. Yeah, and then I'm gonna wash it. I've let it soak for about 3 minutes. Okay, so now we can wash it. We're also gonna add salt. Use salt. Just put a little cold water so I can handle the heat. So you rinse the back of it, and you see all this bone, you gotta take them off because it's not safe, especially for children who are not used to eating this type of skinny bones. So you have to debone them very well. Seed in here now, guys. I'm gonna wash them, the melon seed, because it has been in places. You don't know the hand that peeled it, except if you're the one that peeled the melon yourself. So you must wash it. I've added salt already to wash the melon seed now. Wash it very well by rubbing it between 2 hands. Wash it, rub it between 2 hands to make sure it's very clean, and then get the seed out and change the water. I've washed the shrimps, the fish, everything is washed. We also have washed the melon, ready to be blended. Then I'll show you guys when we finally blend the melon and the little fish I told you about with the little. Well, now we have the meat in the pot. They are ready to go. We added thyme, we added garlic powder, and we added seasoned salt. And then I cut some pepper and put inside so that as it goes, we're seasoning as we go. And the onion in a very, very chunky way. Chunky onion inside, white onion is inside. So we have onion, we have salt, we have pepper, we have thyme, and then we have seasoned salt. Everything is ready, and garlic powder is already ready. And we're going to cover it and let it boil. And when it's cooked, that's when the whole thing will come together. So very soon, okay? We're going to cover it and we move on. Okay. As you can see, we are here again. I'm about to blend the egusi. So I put those herrings, dried herrings. Because of the little bone, I said we're going to blend it. And there's onions in it. I added onion, a whole onion in it. So this is a different twist to the egusi soup. We are going to blend it with the egusi, okay? And then as time goes, you see why. Okay, the egusi, as you remember, I've washed it very well. Washed it real good, okay? Okay, so egusi goes in there. Perfect. So I'm adding water because of the machine, to enable the machine. I just want to make sure we have enough water so the machine moves well, because the egusi is quite tough. Okay, let's cover the machine. Crush. We have blended it, and now I'm going to share it. This is the part that it gets ultra modern. We want to get, like, I want to get 2 words in one. Get the egusi to be crumpy, to be a bit molded, and yet get it to taste absolutely yummy. I don't want to compromise anything, so I'm practically wanting to eat my cake and have it. So what I'm going to do, I'm using a little trick. This is not necessary at all. Like, you don't have to do this, but for presentation, you know. So let's do this. I finished blending the egusi mix. Remember, we had onion, we had the fish in here. So I'm going to microwave this one. I'm microwaving it for, say, about 2-3 minutes. And this one will cook it as I normally would cook egusi soup. This one should give me the crumb I need. Okay? So let's do it. So I'll see you guys in about 2 minutes. I'll show you after the microwaving, okay? How it folds in. I'm just adding. I've already added bell pepper inside, one bell pepper inside there, the machine to blend it. And now I'm adding onion, one red onion, one medium-sized red onion in this. And we're going to blend it together. That will be the base of the egusi soup. So we're almost there. We're almost there. So you remember what I said about the bell pepper? When we cut it open, we don't use the seed. Okay? You get rid of the seed, so you don't use the seed. This is the part we use. Okay? So that's it. So this pepper here, I'm not going to blend them. I'm going to slice them because that will give a different, it makes the egusi look really good when we are done. So for the presentation. So we're about to blend this and then we'll go to the next step. I will let you guys know. Come along. We have the onion in here, guys, and the bell pepper. As I told you, I'm putting a spoonful of tomato paste. This will intensify the taste, because as you must have noticed, I don't cook with cube, Maggi, anything, whatever, Knorr. I don't use it in my kitchen. I don't. Okay, except maybe, I don't know, maybe in the future a recipe might call for it, but a regular African recipe, I don't think it's necessary. That is my belief. So to get that taste also, to intensify it, you can use a paste, tomato paste, okay, or sun-dried tomato will work. Or if you have fresh tomato, that works also. So I'm adding water so that it will help the blender, okay. And we're adding shrimps. The prawns, remember the prawns that I showed you at the beginning introduction? They are here. I'm adding it. I put it in the same plate with the fish. So I'm adding the prawns to blend them together. So perfect, perfecto, perfecto. And another thing I'm adding is the dawa dawa. So I'm adding it inside. Locust bean. So I'm adding it. We're ready to go. I'm gonna just cover it. So we're good with all the blending is done now. So we're getting close to the end product. As you can see, it's chunky. I didn't blend it smoothly on purpose, okay? Because I need it to be looking very organic. So it doesn't have to be smoothly blended. It's a bit chunky, which is okay, very okay. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So that's it. So this will be the base now. So we're ready to go. So guys, the process continues. The pot is already here, and I'm going to cut the onions to heat up the oil. So the one red onion, small red onion. So egusi loves onion a lot. As you can see, we used already now. This is the third onion we're using. At different points, I use different colors. The red onion is very intense in taste. So if you have just a red onion, that's fine. If all you have is a white onion, that's cool too. That's okay. But egusi really loves onion. So I'm going to cut this. I'm this person, I don't really like seeing onion in my sauce. I like onion in it, but I don't want to see it. So I'm going to chop it really teeny, bitty, tiny. It's going to be very tiny, tiny, tiny. But it's very necessary. I've tried to skip this part sometimes, and I've seen that the difference, it makes a difference when you actually slice onion in the oil. That's when the onion hits the oil, there's something it does to it that you cannot replicate in another way. So you just have to do it. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? Cooking has to be fun, guys. Have you subscribed, my friends? Hey, I'm watching you. Better subscribe. This is gonna be fun. This is egusi soup, ofe egusi melon soup, aka the most beloved sauce in Nigeria. Very, very lovely, beautiful sauce, which I can tell you for sure, you can cook it in several different ways. Okay, there's many ways they say to kill a cat or to skin a cat. The same with egusi soup. Okay, so before I continue with this, I want to add oil because the pot is ready. This is palm oil. You have to make sure you have a good palm oil. The taste of the palm oil makes a difference in the sauce. So I'm shaking it because sometimes it separates itself because of storage. So I put enough palm oil, I would say, according to the size of the egusi you're going to prepare. Today, we have a lot of egusi to cook. So the oil should at least cover the bottom part of the pot you're using. So I'm going to put the oil away there. The oil is there. It's not going to smoke. It's not going to heat up too much. But it's going to be like just heat. But not, we don't want it to bleach at all. So I'm adding pepper. I'm adding pepper to it. This pepper is not for what we're going to fry now. This is for later. So I just want to chop it and keep it down. This is for after the sauce is cooked. Okay? It's more or less garnish. This pepper is more or less going to serve today as a garnish. Okay? I'm just waiting for the oil to heat up. Just a tiny little bit. Then we'll continue with the process. So I'm chopping it in the pepper, little tiny. This will be our garnish. I'm using different colors of pepper. Remember I told you that I didn't put any pepper when I was blending the egusi. So this is where it's going to come out. I'm going to slice this. This also, they're all going to serve as garnish today. So we're going to add the onion now. Okay, the onion is in there. As I said, there's a difference. Adding the onion in the oil, there's a difference. It makes that like you cannot replicate in a different way. So I'm going to let it cook. This has to cook for about 3 minutes until it's translucent, and I'll add more things. I'll see you guys soon. Now we are adding all the blended vegetables to the onion and oil mix. Okay, there's potato here. There's onion. And then there's a little bit of tomato. Yeah, and then crayfish. And then dawa is inside too. So we're going to cover it and let it cook. And let it simmer for at least 10 minutes until it's cooked. When it's cooked, the oil is going to separate from the rest of the vegetable. Then the egusi is ready to go in. So we're going to be patient. Very soon to be ready. I'll see you guys soon. I shared the egusi into two after I blended it, and I microwaved this for about 2-3 minutes. Okay, this gives the caking that you might need. You understand? So that this is the regular way we do the egusi, but if you need it for presentation so that it will have real lumps, that is why we needed to put it for just a few minutes, not more than 2 minutes on high microwave or 3 minutes on regular microwave. So now the base is ready. We just pour the egusi. Okay. Pour the egusi and we turn it. At this stage, it is necessary. It is very, very crucial that we don't stay far from the pot anymore because it can burn. The possibility of it burning is so there. Then we put the caked one. Look at it, the one that has been in the microwave. We're adding all of them to it. Okay? So these are the methods you can use. I just combined it. So this will just, for anybody, whatever you need. If you need it to be caked, look at it. You see how it's actually like cheesecake. That's the egusi there. So I'm gonna cover it and keep it on simmer for the egusi to cook. I'm just gonna leave it there, simmer it for the egusi to cook. Okay. Take a bit longer to cook. The bitter leaf has been well washed. I'm gonna add the water. This is the stock from when we cook the beef. Okay, I'm adding the beef stock. Okay. I'm careful so I don't break all this cake that we took time to build. So now I'm adding the meat. The cow leg is going in so they can all simmer together. All the cow leg, the bone and all. Everything. We need it. They are all delicious. So in between, some of the meat I put in the oven and baked it for about 20 minutes. So that gives it another level of yumminess. So these are beef. The beef that was, remember when we were washing the meat? So it's going in too. So let me add now the eru. But this is the okazi. Because this okazi is very hard. It's very tough. So it's better I add it now. Yeah. Not later. The spinach I can add when I'm almost serving as decoration. But this one has to go in now. In between, I'm going to be stirring. Be very careful so I don't break all the eggs that were formulated. So, but it has to cook for about 20 more minutes. In general, egusi should cook for about 45 to 1 hour. For general, the general cook time of egusi, for it to really taste good. And the longer the egusi stays in your fridge, in short, the bottom pot is the best. You will see what I'm saying soon. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Look, come take a look at this beauty though. This is beautiful, isn't it? This is pretty. Cover it. We're almost there. Guys, as you can see, we're almost there. Come and see the language our egusi soup. Enokwa. Do you hear it? Come and see. Wonders and wonders. It's happening. Oh my goodness, look at it. All the obstacles are obstructing justice here right now. My goodness. Wow, look at it. Is that not amazing? Perfect. So now, remember I said the pepper, I put it apart. So I'm adding the pepper now. I'm adding the pepper. This is more or less garnishing, and also I didn't put spice initially. So now we're turning it up. We didn't come to play today. So pepper is inside, and I'm adding spinach. Just for the green color. The spinach is mainly there for, of course it's very nutritious, but I like that very fresh green color, like alive. Look at it. Look, come and take a look. See, alive color that it looks like the soup is really alive. Look at it. Woo! Nenu. Ewo, egusi, do. Woo, this is amazing. I'm not gonna put more pepper. I wanted to actually add cayenne pepper, but because of my babies, I'm gonna just hold back a little bit, and then I can add it as I eat. But don't you look at all those red pepper picking out, nyanga pepper. They are like lipstick. Picking out. So we are ready. Let me just taste it. Oh my goodness. No words. Oh my God. It's like it hits you. It's like non-stop. It's like this. It's like, ooh, you're being slapped. You're being, ooh, it's amazing. So, soup is ready. In 2 minutes, we are serving with our tuwo shikafa. So I'm going to do the tuwo shikafa and we're going to serve it together. I'm going to show you guys how we did everything. So, ready? Sauce is ready. You don't need to add any more thing. Everything is ready, as you can see. So I'll cover it so the pepper can cook a little bit and marinate with each other. 2 more minutes and turn off the stove. Ready. Okay. We are serving the egusi. As you know, the egusi is ready. We're serving with our tuwo shikafa. That is rice flour, period. This, as I said earlier, you can buy it in any store, you know. So if you are in USA, you can buy it Walmart, Target, Aldi, anywhere. It's actually also in Spanish stores, Latino stores, you can also find some, and also in African store. So I have the rice flour here. Let me show it to you how it looks. It looks like a powder. I've already made the whole flour dirty. I will have to sweep. It looks like a powder. So the water has boiled and I turned down the stove so I can now make the tuwo. Okay, so now I start adding the tuwo shikafa to it, and I'm turning as I'm adding to it so it doesn't clump up too much, you know. So as you know, this is, the rice is raw, it's not cooked yet, so it's just rice flour, grind rice, put it that way. Okay, so you put it and make sure you get to the texture you want it to be. Like, right, this is good now. This is good. So now all I need to do is now work it and cook it. And you know, when you cook rice, it expands. So it's going to expand. I've saved a little bit of warm water here to add to it when I'm finished turning it. So it will, that's the water it will use to cook. And this time, hot water. So all I'm doing is using the wooden spoon to press it to the side of the pot. So it actually smells like rice. It smells so good. So I've turned it. All I'm going to do is add water. I'm going to add hot water to it. I'm going to cover it and let it cook for at least 5 minutes. So the tuwo shikafa is cooked now. Remember, I put water to steam it, so it's steamed and it's cooked now. It's ready. So it will firm up as it cools down. I'm putting it in the plate, in the serving plate, to give it the form and the shape. See how wonderful. And trust me, it smells even more beautiful than it looks. It's amazing. This is practically rice. It's brown rice. Rice fufu. Yeah, perfect. So we're going to let it cool down, and the last we're going to present it with the sauce. So I'll see you guys soon. Tuwo shikafa. Guys, this is it. Egusi soup is done. It's ready with tuwo shikafa, rice fufu, accompanied by egusi soup. It's delicious. It's wonderful. Last time I was talking with my daughter and she's like, it's been a long time I ate egusi soup, and I said, we're gonna let this happen. So this is just like my love gift to my daughter. So egusi soup is ready and my family is ready to munch. So enjoy. Please subscribe, share with your friends. Share. I made it from scratch, step by step, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Make your own egusi soup. Do your own twist to it and tell me, how did it go? Tell me, what did you do differently and how did it taste this time? Enjoy it, have fun, vielen Dank, tschüss, bis bald.